Hello, people, and welcome back to the War of the Usurper and King Stannis Baratheon's realm. Now, in the last episode, or I think it was 2 episodes ago, I got a interesting comment that made me kind of rethink some things with Stannis from Danny Danielle, and essentially what she was saying is Stannis would see it as his duty to not be celibate. I never thought of that, but it actually makes quite a bit of sense. It was okay for Stannis to be celibate, when he was Lord of the Stormlands. The line was secure, everything was fine. But as king, it's his duty to the realm to have an heir, to continue the line, and to potentially not let the next king be, Renly, who, it's just my personal assumption, but I think he was probably responsible for killing Robert and Stagbran. So, with that said, we're going to have to renounce Stannis' celibacy, which I think is here. How do I... Is there a way to do it? Maybe I have to get married first to renounce celibacy? I don't know. I usually don't have my characters go celibate in the first place. So, yeah, I don't know. Get him married, I suppose. Not many options, because he's celibate. Honestly, I'll just invite someone to my court. Women of my religion, not married, not a ruler, and of a great house. It's bound to be someone of age to marry. Here you go, 16. Norwich, Karen. Karen would be decent, but she doesn't want to join me. Scales, maybe? Seen worse options. Oh, Trent. Sir Meryn's daughter. Well, there you go. She's a Stormlander. Marry her. And I think that should be how to renounce celibacy. I don't know. If I'm not able to do it in this episode, I'll probably have to, look into it and see if I can renounce it in the next episode. Stannis is still 44. He's still young. So we do have a little bit of time. I just don't want to... Wow, Balon. Good on you. You're definitely joining my Kingsguard. I'm telling you what, Balon. Formidable fighter. Sturdy man as well. Renly's taking the titles from the Estermonts. Yep. There you go. Now they can't complain about stuff. Kasana Trent stands to inherit nothing, so there shouldn't be any reason for her to renounce the marriage. There you go. Now, is there a way to get rid of celibacy? Here. I thought it was in the intrigue menu that there would be a little pop-up saying, do you want to renounce celibacy or something? But I sworn I'd seen that at some point. Must have been wrong. Oh, what's... Oh, attorney. No, I suppose I'll hold attorney for my marriage. Grand attorney for the realm, yep. Now, how do I do that? Maybe Stannis just has to stay celibate. I guess. I mean, he's taking a wife. He's just not going to have a kid. I suppose. I mean, I never really thought of it as being much of a problem to remove, at least. I always thought you could just get rid of it. How do I get rid of celibacy? This is the time. It is Sir Aegon Frey's turn to joust, but the crowd's shocked. He stumbles out to the tourney field, late and clearly drunk from too much Volantine pale green liquor, and with none of his armor and only slightly more of his clothing. He tries to mount his horse, but trips and falls comically to the ground, unable even to ride. Remove him from the lists. Stannis isn't quite going to have him arrested for being drunk, but he won't have him there. Sir Alliser Gaunt has used his attendance to the feast to present a petition for justice before the court. Claims that Lord Norton Gaunt sullied his honor by having illicit relations with his wife. He'll pay just recompense. It's not exactly arresting material. Yes, I'll send Lord Richard to deal with that. Alessander Shet sullied his honor. Yep. Pay just recompense. Richard has cleared them. Good. Lucas Hardy used his attendance petition before the court. He claims Sir Godfrey Faring had his kinsman Sir Aegon Hardy murdered. You did have the dishonorable trait. You have managed to get rid of it, but you are also a known murderer, Godfrey. And Aegon Hardy is dead on your orders. Oh, did he become Lord of Faring? Who's Lord of Faring Cross then? Now. Oh, Godfrey is. Okay. He killed Aegon Hardy because he was the son of a lady. And in doing so, he inherited Faring Cross. Yeah, ambitious and deceitful. He must be arrested, obviously. Men sent to Faring Cross to arrest Sir Godfrey Faring were unable to get past his guards, but he saw the futility in resisting and surrendered himself to my custody. Boldest Charlton was barbarically tortured and mutilated. Yeah, I won't have torture. He'll be arrested. Lady Felice cut the throat of one of the servants when the clumsy man spilled hypocrisy over her garb. That's an imprisonment. Lord Jorah Widman has used his attendance to the feast. He claims that Lord Paramount Hubert Arryn sullied his honor. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, pay recompense. Godric Burrell. Will Overton made an attempt on his life. Yep, it's well known. She'll be arrested. A lot of arrests going on. After having been insulted and been the butt of the jokes for far too long, my patience with my court jester was beginning to run out. One last joke and I don't know what I'll do. Yeah, I'm not going to send him to prison. Whatever. Errant Monk is disturbing the summer fair by preaching about sins and the end of the world. He's drivel is frightening some, but most of the crowd around him is mocking and laughing at him. Yeah, he's just another part. Some of my guests did not seem satisfied with the food, but I would never have thought one of them would have complained out loud. Lord Lothar said a lot of nasty stuff about the food, and I couldn't help but feel irritated. Yeah, if you don't have anything nice to say, then shut up, Lord Lothar. Typical Lothar. Claims Sir Aemon Estermont had his kinsman... Aemon, the Bloody. You already lost your title. You know, now you're gonna go to the dungeons, apparently. My cousin. Yeah, you did it. You are a bad man. He fled to Volantis. Claims Sir Howard. Oh, here it is. Renly. Renly's telling me about the knight who defiled his honor. Now, I mean, I have to make him pay just recompense because that's what I've done with everyone else. It would be unjust to say this guy goes to the dungeons and everyone else doesn't. So yeah, you'll pay recompense. Yeah, I know that. Fled to the Triarch. Okay, pause it here. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to quickly see if I can find out how celibacy is removed. Not console command or anything, just find out via the internet, and then I'll cut the wait out, and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, back now, and did a little bit of research. It seems there's no actual way to get rid of celibacy. At least manually, it seems there's an event that might trigger. Very minor event. And I suppose that if that were to trigger, I would obviously choose to abandon celibacy for the reasons I've explained, but there's not much I can do. I could also, I think, change to carousing focus and throw a lot of parties, and that might lead to more events with seduction and whatnot, which would, you know, remove celibacy. Of course, Stannis isn't a carousing man, and I'm not just going to make that focus just for it. Didn't ever change the focus, actually, so I'm going to change it to something else, which is going to be rulership, because he wants to rule. So, I mean, I guess I'll just have to wait and see if it happens. If the event triggers at any point. If not, Renly will be king. Yeah. Oh, look at that. He's finally found himself at 32. Good for you, Renly. Tourney being held in King's Landing is bringing many visitors to the area. The surrounding roads, inns, and villages are reportedly very busy, and King's Landing itself is full of merchants and small folk selling their wares. It's a welcome boost. Sir Tristan Smallwood is also drunk, an embarrassment. Now we have 4 prisoners that I do want to deal with. He's no longer ruthless in his justice, so I think I'll give Godfrey Faring, you know, the option. Especially since he has fought with me a couple of times. He's been loyal so far. Oh, there's a trial. Good. Yeah, I'll call him to a trial. Oh, wait. Just realized they'll call a trial by combat, almost certainly. And I don't know if I have anyone to beat him. Okay. This is right anyways. Will Overton, you'll die for murder. Because I can't quite send you to the Silent Sisters or the Night's Watch, which was the option I'm going to give of Godry, so I'll just kill you. Ever hanged. Nice sound effect, I like that. Lady Felice, can I send you to the Silent Sisters? No? Well, then you must hang. You murdered. That is not tyranny. She killed someone. In front of me, game. I saw it happen. Can I exile her? No. It's actually more tyrannical to exile her than it is to kill her. She's a known murderer, too. Oh my god, game. You are... Sometimes... I'm just gonna keep her in then, I guess. No point in getting plus 10 tyranny for stupidity. Or I might do the tyranny thing. Oh my god. What did you do? Did you kill someone, too? I think you made an attempt on someone's life, wasn't that right? Why are you in my dungeons? You did something. I know you did something. Lord Bolus. What did he... Wait, you were the one who spoke out against my food. No, that's Lothar. What did you do? You must have killed someone or made an attempt on someone's life. I think that's what happened. I think he made an attempt on a Charlton. Maybe? Well, now I'm interested. Who did you kill? You're a mystery, Bolus. I don't know what you did. I don't know if I can sentence you because I don't know what you did. I'm gonna keep you in dungeons, and I suppose I will kill Felice. I mean, because she did murder someone. I guess I'll take the plus 10 tyranny. Because everyone likes me anyways, or most people do. Renly is performing statecraft, he's pretty good. Okay, fine, yeah, I'll kill her. I'll take the tyranny boost. Unbelievable. She'll be hanged. Okay, fair enough. Godry Faring's demanding a trial by combat. Now I have the lordship of Stokeworth, or of Hayford, sorry. There's only one claimant to it. Historically, did the Hayfords marry anyone else? No. House of Antlers apparently has Buckwell, might have someone. House Valerion. I guess I have to give it to the young lady Stokeworth as well. Or her husband, Sir Jared Blaintree. Oh, but he's heir to Highheart. I'm not going to give you that, then. A young ward finished his education. Oh, Balon, come on. That's sad. Yep, now I'm a tyrant for punishing a murderer. Okay, Harwood Balding, do you have land? Did I ever give land to you guys? Zorman served me loyally. No, he became King's Justice and I never gave you any land. Hoster the Lucky. You are called the Lucky. I like that. I'm going to make you Lord of Hayford. How about that? Because you're very lucky. First, I'll get you married. Farina of Lannisport, sure. She's of an age. The guards drag Godry Faring up from his cell and throw him at your feet. I've come for justice, he says. By right of birth and blood, I demand a trial by combat. You have that right, I'll select someone to stand for as king. Stralor Good is an option. A craven and not a great fighter at that. Alessander Massey is an option. Don't really want to send him in there. Sir Ormond Bowling, he's the king's justice, so no. I suppose he has to face my Kingsguard. Sir Kurth Vance. Yeah. Sir Kurth steps forward. I'll stand for you, your grace. Fight well, Sir Kurth. And, not surprised, he lost his leg and died. You watch in horror as Sir Kurth falls to the floor dead. Godry Faring's sword striking a mortal blow. Prisoner takes his leave, walking out the doors with a smile on his face as the entire court looks on in disbelief. He was already wounded, so we didn't even do anything to him. Well, fair enough. You've purged yourself, I guess, from your crimes because you killed some guy. That doesn't make you a murderer in this society, which is good. Can make him a Kingsguard member, but Balon's the better fighter and they're both similar age, so I'll make Balon hasty if he wants to join. Especially because he left my court. Yes? Your grace, he says, will be the highest honor to serve in your Kingsguard. Okay, thank you. Sir Balon Hasty, good. Good to know I have someone I can trust. Fine jousters, all of them, yes. Sir Barristan Hasty's furious his son joined the King's Guard. You have 2 grandchildren to inherit, and then you have a whole lot of granddaughters as well. I mean, she's married to a guard, but you have these 2 still first in line before her. He was so far from succession. Guess he wanted to marry him for an alliance or something. Oh. What? Wait, what? Did someone else die? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, no. You want to appoint Gawain Wild? Well, we already have 7 members. Donald. I think Donald's going a little goofy in his late years. I don't think so. Yeah, no. You don't. You gotta check who's around you, bud. Okay, the marriage has been accepted. Hoster the Lucky. You are very lucky. First, I'll grant you a knighthood. Then I'll make you Lord of Hayford. Lord of Hayford. Let's see how much power that has. Because I could always give it to the Lord of Rayonet. Ooh, or the Lord of Sowshorn. He's the most powerful Lord Hog. Denley Thorn is here. I suppose I'll just give the Lordship of Hayford to the Lord of Hayford, though. Oster Bowling is Lord. There you go. Some of your kin are unhappy. Sumner Hill, oh wow, oh no. The bastard nephew of mine, who was planning to take my throne, is apparently unhappy that I decided to grant someone else the title. Well, Sumner, you're not exactly number 1 on my priorities list. Infected wound, you're gonna die. Very good. House Boldstack, I like that. And how are you still mad about things? You don't even have any more land. You can't. Oh. You, sir, are the worst. You're the worst. Oh. Well, Godfrey Faring got himself freed from the dungeons and has managed to demand himself a position as my master at arms. There's not much at all I could do about that. I guess you'll train my children. Is it because I don't have children? Oh, okay. Fair enough, game. The game doesn't want to train children. You'll train troops then, I guess. Parman Haystack and Lord Beric Dondarrion were next to joust. After many tilts and broken lances, Lord Beric was eventually unhorsed, leaving Sir Parman to be declared the winner. You're a good warrior. Sir Parman Haystack, 24. Beric Dondarrion, oh! He's become a badass. Little on the Renly scope of things, but a badass nonetheless. Done a fine joust. He's got himself a daughter. Urus Sand and Sir Ben Bushy were next to joust. Sir Ben was unhorsed, leaving Urus to be declared the winner. Urus Manwoody did a good job. It looks like this is going to be the final Urus versus Haystack boy. Yeah, Ben Bushy was a craven, but he was pretty good aside from that. Despite being in my palace's guest, violence has broken out between a group of Brackens and Blackwoods. Ah, the Brackens and the Blackwoods, always with us. Brawl shocked all those present and gravely disrespected my hospitality. Well, who are you to House Bracken? It seems a distant cousin, Sir Peter Bracken, started a fight with Sir Edwin Blackwood, the uncle of the Lord. So it's not the Lords really, it's just kinsmen. They both got wounded. Unacceptable, of course. Final, and Sir Parman Haystack has made a name for himself, the young heir to the Lordship of Haystack, unhorsing Lord Urus Sand, becoming a worthy champion. He has crowned the Queen as his Queen of Love and Beauty. Okay, well, let's not get too carried away, Parman. You know, don't know what you've heard about me, but she's still my wife. She must not be happy about that. Oh, and she's pregnant too. Oh, Parman, really got yourself in the doghouse now. Good choice. Your Grace, I have proof Lord Gior, one of the participants in the tournament, is cheating. The rivalry between Lord Maldrick and the supposed cheater is well known, but I can't imagine Lord Maldrick would lie about something this serious. He is deceitful, and we know this. And Gior is just, yeah, no. I'm not stupid, Maldrick. Can I host a wedding for us? Or has the opportunity passed? Seems the opportunity has passed. We'll call Lord Bolus for a trial because I don't know why he's even here. He's demanded a trial by combat. Are you a fighter? He is. He's probably going to call him. We'll remain in the dungeons until then. Tournament is over. Now it's time to bask in the glory. Glorious event, of course. Uragon Greyjoy has been imprisoned in Pike by Roderick. So his rebellion failed. Forgot I had sent Balon to the Night's Watch. It's like, why is Roderick in charge? He's got a son. Okay, Donald. Dornish things going on, meanwhile. Ah, Lady Ermasandi Rosby has died. Severe stress. And Lord Robert II Rosby is ruling now. As your squire, Alessander Massey has finally become a man grown. His training under your guardianship comes to an end. As a knight, you can choose to knight young Alessander, that is, if you deem him worthy. Yes, he's earned it. Most certainly. Rise, Sir Alessander. Did I knight Balon? Oh, okay, he probably got knighted when he was made a member of the Kingsguard. Provide me with proof that someone has been viciously slandering me. My master of coin has been slandering me. I don't believe this, Lord Montford. I owe some... Oh no, they owe me favors. I thought Lord Tristan has had more tact than criticizing someone's choice of lifestyle in public, especially a friend's lifestyle. I'm celibate and proud of that. I would never denounce anyone's lifestyle no matter my opinion on the matter. Next time, talk to me first before making a public matter. Well, no, Stannis, maybe he's right. Maybe he should get rid of celibacy. Come on. Robb died. 25, Robb Stark is dead. Of poor health. And he left his wife pregnant and widowed, so they were in love. Is he cheating on her with Arianne? Because she is her rival. Don't know, no. He was lustful. He had 4 kids, Lady Jocelyn, Lady Cynthia, and then his eldest son, Edwil Stark, who will rule as Lord of the North, second, and Jon Stark, who's now the heir. She might give him another son to inherit after those two. We'll have to see. Warden title stands empty. Yep, the Lord of the North will be the new warden. Robb wasn't the most popular Lord of the North. I mean, he kept things rather peaceful, but he did have one major rebellion that he was able to defeat. They've somehow become Lord of the Dreadfort again. You had your title removed, sir. I saw it. I saw it happen. Oh, no, he still doesn't have it. He's just Lord of the Dreadfort. Okay. Yeah, he managed to take the Dreadfort from the Boltons, all these things. Recently, I've noticed the pitiful state of my brother, Lord Paramount Renly. Just been informed the cause of his aches and fatigue is a case of the flu. Yeah, let's call for a physician. Of course, take whatever you need. Villagers are starving in King's Landing, and a small group of representatives has dared set foot in my castle to petition for help. Read that the wrong way, but yeah, we'll give them help. After being skillfully treated by Maester Marwyn, my brother Renly is feeling much better. Perhaps he's deserving of some praise. No, he's doing his job. It's his duty. Elenda died. Oh no, not Elenda. Glad she died. I hate you. Your Grace has come to my attention that in direct contravention of his vows to protect your person, Sir Balon has been having a sordid affair with one of your courtiers. Trust they'll be dealt with accordingly. Balon, no! Why would you do this? Sir Wallace Wainwood has told me of this, and is this true? It is. Oh, and it's... Oh, what is that? Your niece? Balon, no! Stannis doesn't like that. He's just still. He won't quite have him gelded and sent to the wall. Or beheaded, which would probably be a really ruthless option. Imprisoned and removed from the Kingsguard. Balon, you've disappointed me. You were too young for this responsibility. I should have known. If I call him for trial, he's just going to do a trial by combat. I know he's guilty of this, right? Because I don't plan on quite killing him. I just really wanted to exile him, because you never get the chance to really exile anyone. Okay, I guess I can exile the young Balon. Call him for trial. I mean, he'll just demand a trial by combat and kill one of my Kingsguard anyways. Alessander Massey, you're the new member of my Kingsguard. Okay, good. You're not doing anything. Be the highest honor to serve in your Kingsguard. Good. At least one of my squires turned out right. Ugh. Call you for a trial. Just demanded trial by combat. Not shocked. Trials and tribulations of being just, am I right? Guards drag Balon hasty. He says, by right of birth and blood, I demand a trial by combat. You obviously have that right. I think it's very fitting that Balon should defend himself against the Kingsguard. Don't think it should be Donald, but I guess I would like to make it Wallace defending what his claims were, but yeah, he'll face Donald Noy. I suppose he represents all of the Kingsguard. Lord Commander Donald steps forward. I'll stand for you, your grace. Fight well, Lord Commander. My Lord Commander's dead. No. He was severely injured in the battle and killed. He did wound Balon and give him a black eye, but the young knight was quite the warrior. Yeah, he's gone. Lord Merrick Massey, my hand to the king, has recommended Sir Peter Plum. Oh, yes, it's your grandson who's in the King's Yard. It's good for you. He's recommended Sir Peter Plum. He's a craven, though. Don't really like a craven, but, I mean, who else would I appoint? I don't think Stannis has anyone in line, so I'll keep you interest, why not? I'll listen to my hand. Yeah, fine notion, send the invitation. And he's joined the King's Guard. His father's furious, because he was second in line to Monhill. He wasn't even... he was like 37 and told you he wasn't going to get married. You had no better outcome than this. I need a new Lord Commander, probably not going to be Mandon Moore. New Lord Commander is needed. I can pick Sir Adam Whitehead. A little too young. Alexander Massey's just been appointed, so no. Not Peter Plum either. He's also just been appointed. Could be Mandon Moore, actually. Huh. Hugo Vance is here as well. Hugo Vance is with Brenly. I don't want to make Hugo Vance because he's not been with me for much time. I don't know how much I trust him. It's not going to be Wallace. He's a little too young for that. It's really between these two. Wendell is a worse warrior, and he is infirm. But he spent like 10 years with me in Storm's End, defending me, so I know I can trust him. Mandon, meanwhile, is a very good knight. He's a good warrior. He's a good commander. He's been a long time in the Kingsguard, and he is probably the most fit for the job, actually. I mean, I would appoint Wendell, but the fact that he's infirm, I think is very noticeable, and Stannis is going to be like, yeah, I can't make you the Lord Commander if you can barely fulfill your duties. So Mandon Moore, step forward, you're the new Lord Commander. Congratulations. In need of a new member of the council, an advisor. Who should advise me? Loras has become quite big-boned. Who will advise me? Hoster likes me a lot. Do I like him? A little bit. Suppose the Lord Commander of my Kingsguard, I do like Mandon Moore, actually. Oh, Renly, what are you doing there? He's made Godre Faring a crown loyalist. Good for you. Good job. They still want the Black Pearl rule. I don't get that. I really don't. She's had a son. Interesting. Grave news, your grace. Winter fever broke out in King's Landing. Oh no. The fact that it started in King's... Oh, it was already coming here. What do I do? I don't think Stannis closes the gates. I don't think he does. He's got a duty to his realm to keep his court open, to listen to their pleas and to help them. He's not going to hide himself for fear of death. Yeah, Stannis is going to keep the gates open. Hopefully he'll prove wise. Keep it on this little map for a while. The Mirish. I'm not going to take a side against the Mirish. When did this start? 830931. Okay, a couple of months ago. It's still spreading, though. Which isn't good. Need a new spy master. Do I like Olimar Pyle? I don't. Richard Horp as my spy master? I don't trust him either. Not anymore. You let two kings die as their hand. Don't think Stannis is the biggest fan of Richard Horp. Do I not like any of these people? Marae? I don't like her. Okay. Stannis hates these people. I suppose I'll just point one of the better people for the job. What do you want? You want to become Master Laws? Titan Martin, I guess, maybe. Olimar Pyle, sure. No, he doesn't like me much, but he's probably a better fit for the job. And considering Stannis doesn't really like anyone, he'll appoint him. Let us hope so. Are you still mad about the whole claim thing? Oh, I did declare a war on you. Not me, per se, but Stannis. Yeah, in 4 years you'll completely... Oh, in 1 year you'll lose that minus 24. Yeah, I'll be fine. It's a year. I would exile you if I could. Don't know why you're still giving people favors. He secluded himself in Adadale. Is my whole council hiding? No, none of them are except for him. Sir Gawain approaches you, my liege. I have a great idea for a monument, something to raise our cultural status and make people notice what a great ruler you are. Okay. Seems mutually beneficial. Come on. Oh. Olimar returned to court. Okay. How's Stefan? No, Stefan has pneumonia. The future heir to the throne. He could die. Maester, save him. This is bad, especially because Renly's wife's getting old and she hates him and he hates her. Not a good relationship there. You want to replace... No, I appointed him. Why would I do that? Okay, he's lost pneumonia. Good. Good. You have to be protected at all costs, Stefan. Oh, no, wait. Just keep it on epidemic view. Oh, Lord Boris Charlton, I forgot about your trial. You didn't call anyone. Okay. He's demanded a trial before the court, which Lord Merrick Massey shall oversee to ensure justice is served. At the start of the trial, he's formally accused of the wrongful imprisonment and illegal ill-treatment of Sir Jocelyn Charlton. Oh, okay. I know what you did now. You imprisoned... Who was it? Where is he? This guy. And you tortured him. Yeah, and I said no torture. Fair enough. Begins to present his defense, and some decent arguments were made. Many of the court seemed to sympathize with him. For torture? Really? Guys? We at this point? Merrick stood before the court and aggressively questioned an accused. Many at the court were convinced by his arguments, but then again, many seemed unimpressed. But a reasonable case. Guilty. That's torture. Not quite murder. Send him to the wall. Bold as Charlton's still young, he'll make a name for himself in the Night's Watch. His young daughter, Lady Alona, rules Mistwood now. My brother, Lord Paramount Renly, has winter fever. Call for a physician. This is the heir to the realm. After being skillfully treated by Maester Marwyn, my brother Renly's feeling much better. He also just beat the flu, so not great. He's merely doing his job. I'm not going to compensate him. Seems to still be growing. Just a little dangerous. Oh, Arianne Martell died. And instead of her son Ronan, her eldest child, being appointed, or her daughter Corianne, it seems they have chosen to make Lewin Martell, the former member of the Kingsguard at 77 years old, who married Cersei for a while, is now Lord of Dorne. And the best part of this is that the new Prince of Dorne's heir is his daughter by Cersei, Mara Martell. Cersei's child will rule Dorne. I love that. That's fantastic. Okay, you did your job. Dale likes me, I guess. Good. I think. He's taken Gaston Grey. Winterfell's been converted to the faith. Oh, because he's a riverman. Were you of the faith? You were. Interesting. I guess because Eddard died so early. Catelyn always taught him in the ways of the Seven. Well, that must be why they've been facing rebellions. How have I not noticed this? Yeah, it seems the faith of the Seven has taken hold in the north, finally. And Winterfell is now of the faith. They have a sept in the Winterwood. Well, I think they had one before, but now it's just a sept. Not a God's Wood. Okay. And with that, I think we'll end this one. Here, we have an epidemic rampaging through the realm. Took my brother ill, but he's been able to beat it. Stefan was temporarily nomadic? I don't know, he suffered from pneumonia. He beat it. And I'm finding difficulty getting rid of celibacy. If anyone knows any way to get rid of it, and maybe I missed it, do tell me. I don't think there's a way, so I guess we'll just have to wait for an event, and if not, Renly rules. Because I don't really want to go to console commands. I have a wife now, though, so there's a Queen of the Iron Throne. Some good news. Yeah. Bye, guys.